velomobile episode is called Does Alignment Matter? So the velomobile channel, Sauki's channel, has done a similar thing. I've taken this piece of wood, got a screw in here, then I make some marks over here. I stick it underneath the velomobile. I really should have shortened up this piece here to make it easier to get in, but take that and get that lined up on the rim. Then on the other side, I take this other piece, stick it underneath, and I make a mark. You can see the mark I've already made here. Then I lined it up on the front, and I've got this other mark here. Now, I have also gone and placed the comparable number of weights inside to my body weight. I have just enough weights on my Sensiband and weight bench to do that. With it unweighted, those two lines were right on exactly the same spot. But with it weighted, I've got a 3mm difference. So the adjustment here is a much different process than on the wah. On the wah, you can do a really fine adjustment with the steering rod. On here, you have to actually get up inside and unscrew the bottom of the ball joint on the back. So I'm going to do that next, and then I'll show you how we adjust. Alright, so I believe the rod that we want to work with is this one. You can do it on either the left or the right side. I just randomly picked the right, and got this 10mm wrench up top, and then at least on the wah, the bottom one is an 8mm, but let's see if that's the case here. Yes. So we're gonna one against the other here. Not a lot of room to work with. This ratcheting wrench is super helpful. Like I said, this is a lot easier on the wah than it is here. Let's see if I can loosen it by hand. Yep. Alright. So, with those parts off, you can pull that down, and then the next step is to unscrew here, and then I need to turn it out one turn around, and we'll see if that will be close enough to 3mm to get things lined up better. Alright, so I loosened the ball joint here, and I think I've kept this nut in the same spot, and then I measured from here with a tape measure to see how many millimeters it was, and I ended up turning it around twice. So I'm going to put it back together, I'm going to re-weight it, and then I'm going to recheck the toe. Alright, so the front was now at that rear mark, and when I add this piece in there, it's also right at that rear mark. So that should mean now that when loaded, everything is right aligned. And now the question is, how much of a difference is that going to make in my riding? I am really close to a couple of Strava KOMs, but I just can't. I'm not a strong enough pedaler right now to to maintain the speed that I need to get them. A couple I'm within just a few seconds. There's like one that's the top is 51 and I'm at 52 seconds. So it's so close that a little bit of alignment issue could put me over the top. And does it really matter? No, not really, but it's an incentive to go riding. The other thing I've been noticing is that when I'm going uphill, I feel like I slow down faster than I should, given that it's a velomobile and the gradients here aren't that steep. So I've been wondering if there could be an alignment issue, and last time I checked it, I only checked it unloaded. That's what the Quest manual says to do. So this time I decided, let's see what difference loading it makes, and yeah, it was off by 3 millimeters. It was towed out, and toe out is usually worse than toe in. So it looks like it should be right on now. So I guess I'm gonna have to go for a ride and find